Good evening, this is the National Weather Service, New York office with a weather briefing for the winter storm on Wednesday, November 26, 2014, prepared at 4 p.m. on November 25th. So we're looking for low pressure to bring a threat of heavy wet snow, heavy rain, and strong winds Wednesday through Wednesday night. The primary hazards include heavy wet snow, mainly west and north of New York City, including southern Connecticut, after sunrise through midnight on Wednesday. We're also looking for heavy rain to change to snow with some accumulation across Long Island and southeast Connecticut, and there is also potential for some urban flooding during the day on Wednesday where the heavier rainfall occurs across eastern Long Island and southeast Connecticut. Northeast winds 20 to 30 miles per hour are expected along the coast on Wednesday, and then they'll transition to a northwest wind 15 to 30 miles per hour area-wide on Wednesday night. So even though we are within 24 hours of this event actually occurring, there's still some uncertainty with the track and intensity of the low. This map here on the left shows several different scenarios for where the low may actually be located tomorrow evening, on Wednesday evening. Right now, this black line is the best track scenario that we are going with, the most likely scenario. However, there is still some possibility that it tracks closer to the coast. If it does so, that'll bring a little bit warmer air and more rain, especially for our coastal regions. If it tracks further offshore, it'll bring cooler air and a little bit more snow. In the case that if it tracks a little bit closer to the coast, as you'll see in our next subsequent slides, snowfall amounts that we're forecasting may be decreased. If it's a little bit further east, they may have to be increased slightly. So right now we are running with winter storm warnings for our interior New Jersey counties in northeast New Jersey, the lower Hudson Valley, and interior southwest Connecticut. And we have winter weather advisories a little bit closer to the coast, including New York City and northwest Nassau County, coastal Connecticut, and northern New London County. These warnings and advisories go into effect at 7 a.m. on Wednesday and will expire at 1 a.m. on Thursday. This is our storm total snowfall forecast. The higher amounts across the lower Hudson Valley, northeast New Jersey, and interior southern Connecticut, with amounts decreasing somewhat as you head towards New York City, and then much less across Long Island. This is a probability graphic of seeing a 6-inch snowfall. This is an experimental graphic, very similar to what we showed last night in our weather briefing on Monday. These are just the probabilities of a 6-inch snowfall occurring. They are generally 0 across eastern Long Island, and then they start to increase. They're not 0, however, they still are rather low across western Long Island, New York City, and much of southern Connecticut, and they increase as you head into the interior parts of northeast New Jersey and the lower Hudson Valley and interior southern Connecticut. And this is where we are actually forecasting the range of higher snowfall amounts of seeing about a 6-inch snowfall or even a little bit higher. This graphic is experimental. It's not an official graphic, but you can view these at our website here listed below. And again, they are currently in test mode and are experimental. We are expecting a wet snowfall with this storm, maximum hourly rates at least 1 inch per hour where the winter storm warnings are in effect. Accumulation is likely on power lines and trees, and they'll be blowing and drifting snow. Blowing and drifting snow are unlikely with this snowstorm due to the fact that the snowfall will be wet in nature. And this is just the precipitation forecast, liquid equivalent of rain and melted snow, and the higher amounts generally across the eastern 3/4 of our forecast area. And this also indicates that where there is some rain, it could be heavy at times, especially across Long Island and southeast Connecticut, where we are expecting a little bit more rain than seeing snow. And then for Thanksgiving, this event will be moving out of the area late Wednesday night, so Thanksgiving Day should be largely dry. It'll be chilly though. We'll be waking up to temperatures in the mid to upper 20s to near 30 degrees, highs 35 to 40. There will be a chance of a snow flurry, no accumulation expected. Winds will be much lighter than on Wednesday, northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour, and there are wind chills in the morning and generally in the 20s, and they'll rise into the 30s during the afternoon. If you have any questions, you can get the latest information at our website. You can read our area forecast discussion and see our hazardous weather outlook. And always visit us at Facebook and Twitter. You may like us and follow us there, and we'll be providing updates throughout the storm. And we thank you for watching.